So the decisions that have been made about car of the future took into account so many things as set out on these diagrams. Other manufacturers, what level of aero, what engines would be used, what are the safety standards, what are the emission requirements, what sort of rear suspension the car would have, what was the overall project blueprint foundation that we were going to use, because as we've said, these regulations have served us very well so far. So the biggest part was to improve the show. We wanted to enhance the quality of the racing by encouraging overtaking. Changing the characteristic of the car would do that and make the cars sort of more Porsche-like in the way that they achieve their speed. That would be more lateral grip, better corner entry, better tyre, and a better ability to stay close to the car in front, meaning that the thermal capacity of the brakes would be better because the wheel size is bigger and the front brake rotor would be bigger. So a lot of work's gone into how this has actually come about, and what we absolutely needed to do was to say we want to be in touch with our fans, in touch with the industry, and assist the stakeholders, that is the teams that people come to watch week in and week out. We looked at other categories all around the world. So many other categories which were trying to reduce costs also. A lot of manufacturers were pulling out of motorsport based on those costs. So in Formula One and in NASCAR and the World Touring Car Championship and even Brazilian stock cars, we looked at all those variants, how V8 Supercar would embrace 2013. So in terms of design trends, one of the things that we wanted to do was the front three-quarter look of the car, the styling cues that were built into each of the cars, needed to be embraced in car of the future. So underneath our chassis, we can put whatever size car on top of that as long as it's a four-door sedan, anything from an i45 Hyundai or Mazda 6, right through to larger Ford, Holden, maybe even 300C Chrysler in terms of the size of the car to fit what we are going to race in 2013. Those design trends from the front three-quarter section are clearly the important spot. So from this spot or here, you need to be able to determine the car that's on the showroom floor at dealerships around Australia. You need to be able to see those cars on the grid and know that's a Ford or a Holden. Clearly NASCAR haven't done that, and they've been criticised heavily for not being able to see the difference between a GM product or a Ford product. So based on industry feedback, we decided to open the shop front, meaning the garage door would be lifted and other car companies can come and race outside of just Ford and Holden. This whole thing is designed to make the pie bigger, to improve our act, and to future-proof our sport long after 2013.